How much do idols really make? Well, BTS versus me, that pretty much shows the whole range of income. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going a spicy Q&A that I posted months ago. Grab a snack because we're diving right now. Let's go! First question, what is the average salary for an idol? How do they make money? The gap is crazy. It really depends. Just think that Blackpink's income and my income is from the sky and the ground. I will just tell you how the incomes come in. First, the company takes the income and covers all the expense and then shares what's left with the group. And then we share it between the members. When we were rookies, the members shared it exactly the same way for the first 3 years. Everything was split evenly. After that, we mostly keep what we earn from individual activities, like after 3 years later. The percentage is changing. At least that's how it was for me. I'm not sure that I can tell this. But whatever. It might be a bit depending on the group, but it's usually pretty similar these days. We make money from album sales, music streaming, concerts, merchandise, and ads, all the stuff. Second, if you didn't get paid, how did you afford things? Did the company give you allowance? If the company is doing okay financially, they usually give you a small allowance. These days, it's like around $350 a month. So yeah, just pocket money. For me, when I wasn't making money, trainee, and when I was active idol, my parents support me. And mostly, that's super common for trainees and idols. You can't really have a secret part-time job as an idol, but actually, when I was on survival show, I met hundreds of trainees and active idols. I heard some guys did secretly work, like some boy group member would work as food delivery riders because they could hide their face under the helmet. Just think about it. 1 minute they in full makeup and fancy outfits for a shot, and the next they're throwing on a helmet to deliver food. It's kind of sad, but that's just reality. Next, does the company pay for flights? Yeah, travel for schedules like filming music videos is covered by the company always. They even kept our passports most of the time. So I had to get mine back after my contract ended. My passport was inside in company. Was I a hostage? Nope. I was an idol. How did you learn English? Did you study abroad or was it purely self-learned? I was 100% born and raised in Korea, but I used to stay abroad for short periods pretty often when I was a kid. Since both of my parents graduated their university overseas, so I was exposed to English pretty early on. So I was also surrounded by a lot of foreigners because of my parents' work. This was before I became a trainee around age 7 to 12, I guess. So yeah, my English level is probably around a 12-year-old level. But I love studying English, so my accent and my vocabulary levels are kind of mixed. Why do companies pick new trainees over experienced idols? Is it just about age? Yeah, age is a big part of it because in Korea, people literally ask your age right away when they first met you. They don't ask your name, they ask your age. And the girl group industry has always been very youth-focused. The concepts are very cute or teenage girl concepts, school-type concepts, but it's changing these days. If you've already debuted before, you might not feel as fresh to the public. Are there actually rich kid trainees? Do they get special treatment? Definitely. And I hear it's becoming way more common these days because my students are trainee. You can really see the difference in the clothes they wear or the financial support they get from their parents. But at the end of the day, making the debut lineup is usually about talent. I'm so sure about this. Well, most of the time. How much did you sleep when you train? How did you deal with stress? As a trainee, I trained about 8 hours a day during school. like 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. During promotions, I barely slept, but that's only when schedules get busy, and when there's nothing going on, you're basically unemployed. So yeah, it's hard to have a regular routine. How do I deal with stress? I just try to stay kinda delulu. It's way easier that way. Delulu, living delulu. Wow, what happened to my tension today? Next. Do stylists show favoritism? There's usually a main member the company wants to push, and they let the stylist know in advance when they debut. And sometimes members do get into little emotional conflicts between the members, hinting that they don't like something or even crying about it. There are backup outfits so the stylist can change, so they're switch things out or ask to change outfit with another members. It happens. Not all the time, sometimes. For me, I was the only tall one, so I didn't really have that issues because no one can change dress with me. What's something you did only because the cameras were rolling? Oh, guys, I fixed the pronunciation of cameras. I did camera, but a lot of people fix my pronunciation. Hyokey is camera. Camera. Am I okay now? Only because the cameras were rolling. Since we spent literally 24 hours together, we had a lot of quiet downtime. But the second V-Live started, boom, super energetic, bestie forever. It's not that we had a bad relationship, but showing that perfect, close chemistry, that's just part of our job. But of course, we are really friendly. My idol skills. Did you fight while living together? Are you still in touch? Living with more than 5 girls? Of course we fought, but we talked things out a lot, and we had strict rules between us. Cleaning, organizing, even who will shower first, everything. And yeah, we still keep in touch. We don't meet as often now because our living area is all different, but we're like co-workers and friends. We lived together for years, so it's kind of like that bone soldiers have after going through tough times together. Any secret member departures? What is hard dealing with rumors? For us, we did have a member leave early because of a school bullying issue. That's a really sensitive topic in Korea because the audience don't understand that. It blew up right after our debut. We were literally trending that time because of that bad issue. That member ended up leaving the group midway, and when we were getting a lot of hate, we just kept telling ourselves to stay strong. Do idols actually read them? If you're a top idol, you probably get way many to read, but for us, honestly, I was mostly fine with the hate comments, but I actually sued someone once. I'll drop the juicy details on that in a separate video because that's a long story. So make sure you subscribe. That was my first sue and my last sue. Why did you disband? What happened after? The biggest reason was finance. The company had been losing money for years, and eventually even the building, our company's building, had auctioned off. So it was really tough session. At that point, continuing the group just wasn't realistic anymore. After that, I released some solo albums, and of course, I didn't have a backup plan. No one, when they debut, thinking about disbandment. A lot of people I know, after their idol became influencers, TikTokers, actors, or just left the industry completely. Where does your income come from now? I'm a vocal coach in Korean now, and I'm doing well. Good at teaching, actually. So I teach offline lessons, and I also do online sessions with international students. Plus, I work with agencies as a freelancer. Do you regret being an idol? No, not at all. I gave everything to my dream in my teens and early 20s, and I was really happy when I was singing on the stage, so I don't regret it. I did my best. What would you tell your younger self? Oh, this is so emotional question. Hyokey, don't let small things break you. Life is long, the world is big, and there are so many ways to be happy. I want to tell that. So that's it for today's Q&A. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!